Play action. Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, he's
looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So problems with Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Rodgers now to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Facyson. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here's Aaron Siposs out now to punt on 4th down. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Again, it's Jones. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And some space here. And this will be a Packers 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's got room. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a 1st half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Rodgers. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's Dillon again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. These two teams all tied after one. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw is Rodgers. He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Eagles at 500, sitting at 5-5. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. In motion right is Watkins. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing, is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. The 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 right.
Throwing is Hurts. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Preston Smith in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running right, Jones. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Down at the 25. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 35.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion left goes Smith. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
70 Rangers.
Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
19.
26-yard line.
So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
Here we go. 19 Chargers.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
The slot man in motion right.
18 Rattler. Ready?
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They go play action with Hurts. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 19 yards away. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers, and he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On second down, it's Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Kenny Clark gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
In motion right is Watkins. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Caught by Cobb. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. In motion left is Watkins. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Slot man moves right. They'll look to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. In motion right is Watkins. Back to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Smith, the man in motion left. He's back to throw. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
19 tight. Warriors 17.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.